Okay, this is an old, well, not the oldest. This is not the oldest telephone system, but it's pretty old. And we have the old phone line coming in from the street, black one. And it comes in as a 25 pair line. In this case, it looks like the whole thing's been spliced with these gel connectors, because in the past they didn't have this. See, but it would originally have been terminated on these 66 blocks. So there's two styles of a 66 block termination, and you can see actually now these are bridged. So all 6 of these are connected to each other. So whatever you terminate on this side ends up also on this side. Unless you split a phone line to like multiple jacks. Now not all 66 blocks look like this. Some of them have some of them are independent. So see, and I could be wrong. See these ones, all 6 are connected, but here you see there's a line down the middle. So the left side is independent of the right side. So whatever you punch down here does not end up here. So what happens is there's 50 wires potentially. So there's up to 25. Every phone line's a pair, so you can put 25 phone lines on a block, or you can put 25 wall jacks on a block, and you just go 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So that's a style. Now sometimes if they're lazy, they use, if they got the one that's got 2 halves, they can punch the line on one side on the first set. So one pair goes here and here, and then let's say there's a wall jack, so the wall jack goes here and here, and that gives us our connection. So now we have up to 50 lines or 100 wires on here. So that's how it started. And then what happened was the telephone companies, they stopped using, or in Canada they stopped using 66 blocks. So this is a small building, and see how many 66 blocks there are. And each 66 block has some category 3 cabling. So in this case, here's a 25 pair going out somewhere into the building, and you can see it just gets terminated like right onto the right side of the block. Now it's funny because none of these are connected anymore. There's no, what they normally do, they add what's called a bridging clip. So they add a clip to the center too, and that connects the left side of the right side. So here they've also terminated. And then if we want to connect one, let's say a phone line here with a wall jack there, then we run some of our cross connect wire, and we punch it down on the block here and on the block here, and this all gets run. You can see all the gray cable is the fat one is like, this is actually a 50 pair. This got 100 wires, and then some of the thinner ones might be 25 pair or 10 pair, and the other ones might be like 3 pair. So it's all cat 3, and the blue stuff is cat 5. And then down here we have these are called amphenol connectors. So these take, on one side you got 25 pairs of wires, so 25 lines, so 50 wires, and on the other side you've got loose wire, so 25 pairs of wire to connect to your block, and then this can connect straight into a phone system like a Nortel. So this was a Nortel Meridian, and you've got 3 Amphenol connectors, so that's 150 wires, and these go to. Now here is a BIX block, which is a newer product, but one of these is 50. It gives us the same connection as one of these, because it's got teeth on the front and on the back. So our permanent wiring, let's say from a wall jack, gets terminated on the back, or wiring from the phone company, or wiring from a connector on a phone system, and then we just cross connect these, and then we're done. Now the Nortel is really special because it actually, you could add, on the Meridian you could add an expansion cabinet. So this was a 12 extension cabinet, and it's still running. And when you add cabinets, you have to add this fiber optic card to your Nortel, and then you get a fiber optic cable. You can see this is actually a fiber optic cable. It connects the 2 Nortel systems together, which is pretty crazy considering how old this is. And these fiber optic cables, they get stored down here on these reels, so we got space for like 6 reels. So see, in this we've got 12 by 0 and 0 by 16. So I believe this gives us 16 phone lines extra. So this, I can't remember how many phone lines you get out of the box, but you basically get, I think, like, it wasn't 25 because when you wire a Nortel, you have 2 phone lines, and then you skip 2, and then you have 2, and then you skip 2. So when they wired this, they had actually 2, 4, 6, 8 phone lines. So the first Amphenol connector was 8 phone lines, and then the rest of them were like extensions, music on hold, like a door phone if you had one, and then you can add more lines, or you could add more extensions depending on what you wanted. Actually, I think this was 12 phone lines extra, which required a special card to get. They charge you a lot more to have more phone lines at the time. And these were digital stations, DS. So DS was digital stations, which were like the digital Nortel phones. And then this was X16, which was 16 extensions extra. So this gave us 16 more phones. So in here was basically a digital station card. So now if I'm trying to remember, then this gave us 32 phones, and that's another 16, so that's 48 phones plus 8, and then 12, so 20 outgoing lines. And then after that they switched. So now the phone companies, like this is a local company, they started using BIX. So this is what we call subscriber terminal. So this is basically a BIX, but it's phone company's BIX. So there's the same kind of BIX on the inside as on the outside, but only the phone company is supposed to be opening this. And then again, they run their cable from the street into here. So what they've actually, looks like they've done, I could be mistaken, actually, so they've, looks like, can't tell, it's still in existence. I think what they did is, instead of running straight from the street, somebody cut this off whatever it was connected to, and they've spliced it. So now, but you can see there's no phone lines in use here. I would say 95% chance if you rip this whole thing out right now, nobody would notice, because I know the building's not using any Nortel. So, oh, and what did you know? So down here, we've also got old. So this was an analog telephone adapter. So what this lets you do is connect an analog phone to the Nortel system, and it acted like an extension. So in this case, this is like your Cisco ATA, but it was a Nortel ATA, and you can connect up to two. Actually no, you got one line in. So one line comes from the Nortel system, from the block on the correct pair, whatever pair you configured it, because this is a digital system, and then one line will go out to whatever you were doing. And then down here we have an older version of the ATA, but this is pretty sure this is a bigger, bulkier one, and it also needed a big, bulky power supply.